Why, oh why is Nikki Haley still hanging around? I told you guys she has no shot, zero shot to actually win the presidency and to even become the GOP nominee. Trump is the nominee. Even Gavin Newsom, the communist governor of California, has even said that. He says that Trump is going to be the nominee. Anybody with two eyes, you don't even need 20/20 vision, okay? Anyone can see that Trump is the guy. Nikki Haley needs to drop out. Now, last night was the South Carolina primary, Nikki Haley's home turf. Votes, it was an absolute blowout. Actually, pretty much all of the news stations called it like minutes after the polls closed. They called it for Trump. And folks, I almost started to make this video last night, but I wanted to wait until more of the numbers actually came in, because I truly want to see how bad it was to Nikki Haley. And it's bad. I'm glad I actually decided to make it the next day, because folks, this was the worst beating yet. Even with Democrats still voting for Nikki Haley. Yes. And we got proof of that, guys. We got proof of that. So let's go ahead and talk about all this, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Just starts at $5 per month. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button, get access to the same thing. So, here we go, guys. Look at this. This is right here on Fox News. This is what I was waiting on, because when the polls closed, there was like no data at all. They just said Trump had won. But look how bad this is. Donald Trump put a massive beating on Nikki Haley. A massive beating. I mean, Nikki Haley wasn't even competitive in her own home state. I mean, Trump with 451,000 votes. Nikki Haley under 300,000. This was a 20-plus point beatdown. A beatdown. Now, why is Nikki Haley still hanging around? The longer she actually hangs around, the more it looks like Nikki Haley is a Democrat plant. Nobody wants Nikki Haley. GOP voters don't want Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley would not be competitive in a general election, because we already got data on that, guys. Even in South Carolina, Democrats came out to vote for Nikki Haley. But for some reason, guys, Nikki Haley is still not going to leave the race. She is still refusing to leave. The longer she actually stays in, man, the more she actually looks like a Democrat plant. Gavin Newsom has pretty much even said that as well. You weren't competitive in your home state. Nobody wants you. Nobody. You lost by 20 plus, okay? And we got 98%, almost 99% of all of the votes in. But delusional Nikki Haley is refusing to drop out. Yeah, she is refusing to drop out. Some reason, man, she still thinks that she can actually win. She can't win. Listen to this, guys.
There are huge numbers of voters in our Republican primaries who are saying they want an alternative. I said earlier this week that no matter what happens in South Carolina, I would continue to run for president. I'm a woman of my word.
Wow. So you guys heard that right there, guys. You heard that right there. She's a woman of her word. And she's talking about, voters wanting an alternative. No, they don't. The people have said for the third straight time they want Donald Trump. Going all the way back to 2016, 2020, and now here in 2024, they want Donald Trump. They don't want you. But Nikki Haley is still going to play this game and try and make Trump use resources on her. Trump at this point really should ignore Nikki Haley. I mean, even if he didn't campaign for the GOP primary again, he has it in the bag. Super Tuesday's coming up, and that should definitely be the death blow with Nikki Haley. If she's hanging around after Super Tuesday, she's not going to win a single state. Okay? Nikki Haley will not win a single state. This woman is delusional. She said she wasn't going to drop out. She's blown out right here in South Carolina, her home state, with the help of Democrats. And she still didn't come within 20 points of Donald Trump. Look at this, guys. This is before the primary here. President Trump crushes Nikki Haley 94% to 5% in CPAC straw poll. Nobody wants Nikki Haley. Now, here's something else, guys. We got some data here from the exit polls of the South Carolina primary. Look at this here. It says, further demonstrating his appeal, 93% of Trump voters said they mainly voted for their candidate rather than against his opponent. Among Haley voters, by contrast, 58% mainly supported her and 40% voted mainly to oppose Trump. So, guys, that tells you everything you need to know right there. So if we go back to this, that 40% is Democrats, man. So in reality, truly among GOP voters, Trump is winning this thing like almost like 80-20. Okay? These Democrats right here are voting against Trump. Astonishing, man. Absolutely astonishing, man. And Nikki Haley refuses to drop out still. I mean, she's doing damage to her future, man. You know what? Maybe Nikki Haley will never truly go away. Maybe she won't. But the writing's on the wall, man. You're done. You're done. You're cooked. Your goose is cooked. Go away. Nobody wants you. This doesn't make any sense, man. This really doesn't make any sense. Nikki Haley, even after getting embarrassed in her home state, is saying, no, I'm moving forward. I'm going to continue to push forward, even though nobody wants you. There's no path to victory. Nikki Haley knows this. She's doing the bidding of Democrats, man. Nothing more. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.